The future of e-commerce is play. Virtual open worlds will revolutionize digital shopfronts. Whilst on a panel for Vogue Business called The Future of Commerce, I was asked to finish a sentence. The future of e-commerce is ... I said play. Everyone said, ooh, good one. But what did I mean? It was a great one-liner, a strong statement, but like many catchy headlines, it needs a little more context. For me and many others, play is synonymous with fun, interactive spaces, the type of places that are often seen as video games right now. Real-time, interactive, immersive, joyful worlds where you're an avatar and you can move around and express yourself. With friends, new groups or whole communities. A place to experience content, learn and engage, where you can find joy and wonder through play. What I meant when I said the future of e-commerce is play is the future of e-commerce is real-time, immersive, interactive, joyful virtual worlds. But as you can see, it's not quite as catchy. The fashion world has always been vibrant and alive, but here and now it has an energy and sense of excitement I haven't seen for a long time. And I really believe it's as a result of the technological revolution the industry is having. Fashion and tech are coming together like never before. There's currently a huge interest in digital muses and content creators like Lil Miquela and Googie Mom. And these digital characters and personalities are becoming their own version of industry influencers and redefining what it means to be a celebrity. There's a huge increase in the adoption and innovation of 3D real-time tools. Tools that assist with digital try-on, reduce waste, and drive sustainability efforts, like BODS and its partnership with CAT. Tools that are digital studios to display, light, and photograph your digital assets, producing photorealistic 3D marketing content like never before. Virtual fashion isn't the next big thing, it's a thing now. Even outside the gaming world. Digital-only labels like Artifact, The Fabricant, and Aburabus. Iconic labels like Gucci are building digital-only collections, and they're all using digital tools to design and to share. Fashion brands and retailers are collaborating to build immersive and engaging virtual worlds. Gaming worlds definitely, as we know from our Fortnite partnerships with Montclair, Balenciaga and Jordan, but also digital showrooms, digital stores, their own games, interactive virtual experiences and linear 3D content. So what's next? Digital stores are all very well, easing customers from real stores into a digital version for necessity or convenience, giving them the familiar feel of perusing through a retail space. Seeing digital items hung up and on shelves, waiting patiently to be interacted with, and maybe even purchased. They fill a void, but they're often lonely places, quiet places, limited spaces, and on the whole, they're just not that much fun. As technology develops and imaginations expand, we now have the opportunity to not just create digital branded shops, but what I personally like to call brandiverses. A brand's little corner of the larger metaverse, a living, breathing and persistent virtual space that is brand specific and ownable, where fashion's passionate communities can come together and see the latest from the brand whilst accessing heritage pieces and campaigns, where you can of course buy and browse, but also play, learn and engage on your own or with hundreds of other people. A space where a brand's digital assets can be stored, collections can be launched, events and content can be gifted to your community. And almost as an aside, products can be purchased. A space like this one, and so much more. A branded virtual world that can grow and develop into an even more open world. So, what are virtual worlds versus open worlds? And what do they have to do with the Matrix? Virtual worlds cover all aspects of space in virtual environments, small and large. Whereas open worlds are large-scale landscapes where players, visitors, can move around and explore freely, from digital recreation of real cities to bustling space stations. They're often referred to as living, breathing spaces, complete with multiple simulations and AI. The development in open worlds is super exciting, and I'd like to share with you Epic's latest huge development in this space. Last December, Epic launched The Matrix Awakens, an Unreal Engine 5 experience, an interactive, photorealistic world that blurs the lines of what is real and what is not. This boundary-pushing technical demo is an original concept set within the world of Warner Brothers' The Matrix, written and cinematically directed by Lana Wachowski. It features Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss reprising their roles as Neo and Trinity, and in a reality-flipping twist, also playing themselves. With Wachowski and many of the original crew on board, the team set out to create something with Unreal Engine 5 that's nothing short of spectacular. An experience that merges art forms in exciting new ways. The demo starts out with a cinematic that features exceptionally realistic digital humans before morphing into a fast-paced, interactive experience of car chases and third-person shooter action. All of this takes place in a huge, bustling and explorable open-world city that, like the simulated world of The Matrix, is incredibly rich and complex, with limitless storytelling opportunities. 16 kilometers square, photoreal and quickly transversable. It's slightly larger than the size of downtown Los Angeles and populated with realistic inhabitants and traffic. The experience is a tangible demonstration that UE5 offers all the components you need to build immersive, ultra-high fidelity environments. The city is a living, breathing environment that never stops, because the systems that drive its actors are part of a global simulation that is evaluated continuously. The activity that takes place in the city is far more consistent and believable. Block after block, it ticks with photorealistic AI-driven characters and vehicles, whether you're looking or not. And this isn't just a demonstration of a visually stunning environment. It's now possible to build this. Despite the city's complexity, a relatively small core team was able to create this experience. The open world city environment includes hero character Io, who was the launch character for the MetaHuman creator, as well as thousands of MetaHuman characters, some of the most advanced real-time digital humans ever made, demonstrating exciting new possibilities for high-fidelity game and virtual world characters at scale. If you haven't already, you should give this interactive experience a go. It runs in real time and you can download it on your Xbox Series X or S or PlayStation 5 today, and it's free. The ability to take these technologies and build vast open worlds presents thrilling possibilities as we enter the era of the metaverse. The Matrix Awakens and Unreal Engine 5 experience offers a glimpse of what these worlds could look like. They could be highly stylized like the environments in Fortnite, or they could look almost as real as the physical world. Why are virtual open worlds appealing to a brand? Collections, launches, partnerships, your whole IP can live in perpetuity, if you want it to, in a living, breathing space. All aesthetics are now possible, from photoreal to stylized, so any brand or brand idea can be represented. Creatives can come to the space and say, this is how this collection needs to look. Here are all my ideas. And the vision, with the help of a talented team, can live within a virtual world, along with all types of environments and activities. You can have a level of interaction with your community that is not possible from a digital store. You can incorporate games, gatherings, experiences, from skydiving in a wind-resistant coat to floating in a bellowing dress. Wonder and delight await every turn. While not entirely effortless, these new touchpoints will free you to connect and develop your community like never before, earning their loyalty and their trust along the way. Virtual spaces can be inclusive whilst also being exclusive. You can have special loyalty events as well as community events, and spaces for subgroups and communities based on their passion, sneakerheads or passionate stiletto shoe collectors. As technology grows, the cap on numbers will push higher and higher, past any in real life space. These spaces don't have to feel vast and lonely. They can be full of uniquely styled AI-driven metahumans, inhabiting the space and showing off the products. Or brand ambassadors there to engage and enhance the experience of you and your community. Your fashion brand diverses don't have to be on a digital island either. They should be part of all and any marketing executions and help you cross the lines between digital and physical with next-gen metaverse fashion shows that incorporate virtual production, XR, and interactive. In real life events that are mirrored and expanded upon in the digital world. Statistics is not my area of expertise, but they exist and are incredibly favourable with concern to increase conversion rates for digital assets and increase lingering loyalty within virtual spaces. But what I do find interesting is that Fortnite, with its 400 million registered players, oozes fashion and everything we love about it, from self-expression through skins, through to real-world collaborations that bring digital fashion into the world. Its business model is largely based upon cosmetic items that contribute to expand its ever-growing global wardrobe and pop culture influence. Fortnite is hugely successful in every way possible, and it's because, first and foremost, it provides millions of people with a place to play. Is this the future, or is this now? It's a bit of both. Open worlds are possible, and Epic and other tech companies are launching the tools creators need to build them as quickly and as easily as possible. We are living in an age where the technologies that will underpin the metaverse are available and developing every day. Groundbreaking technologies like metahumans, tools and marketplaces to make and source incredible digital assets, and game engines like the Unreal Engine to form the foundational software to build incredible interactive worlds. And more people are gravitating towards and comfortable within digital spaces. Maybe this is your first time in a virtual world. There are billions of gamers in the world, but more importantly, new people are exploring the potential of virtual spaces every day. And with 5G, games consoles and pixel streaming, they can. So what is the journey to a digital open world? The idea of a brandiverse can be overwhelming. So how do you begin? The most simplified path to the metaverse or your own brandiverse is as follows. The first step is planning and strategy. Create a plan of action for content creation, distribution, and amplification. Look at the options and don't just confirm what you will do, but also clarify why it is right for the brand. And within this vibrant technological revolution we're having, it's hard to be wrong. Then you need to take action and do. Start to invest in 3D assets, digital fashion, and content. You may already have 3D assets that you can leverage. 3D content, proof of concepts, digital backdrops for a photo shoot even. And finally, think about distribution. Where should this content live in the metaverse? What is your priority? Internal only software and applications first, or external messaging? Should you leverage the community of an existing gaming platform or a creator platform like Fortnite Creative? There's also third-party platforms who can host your 3D assets like Sketchfab, or for something more interactive, like this one from Journey. Or do you create something and distribute it yourself through the web, pixel streamed, or via a console? There are many options that can guide you towards bigger open spaces, but it is okay to start simple and evolve with the space. Start small and grow, or don't and go large. Invest and utilize everything the technology makes possible here and now. One thing you can be certain of is software will continue to develop and the open world option will become easier and easier to achieve. Interoperability will slowly become more common. More skilled UE and 3D creators will come of age and fill the talent deficit. So it is wise to invest in this space now. Build your assets and libraries, curate your brand as a digital vision, and be ready to populate your very own interactive, real-time, virtual open world. Your brandiverse.